Good morning, Denfeld hunters, and happy Monday, February 13th. I hope you had a great weekend. Please stand if you are able to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Just taking a quick look at our win slide to start our week. Just a reminder that wins are based on staff requests only. You know how to do it. You know when you should do it. Just make sure you do it. It helps us keep your attendance as accurate as possible. And remember, if you are not requested, stay in your home win. Here's our mindful minute.
And we'll take a few moments to calm your mind and body. Soften your face, your neck, and shoulders. Do your best to fully let go. And turn your attention to the breath, the calming breath, the soothing breath. Take long, slow breaths, full and deep. Breathing in, I am calm. Breathing out, I'm at peace.
Since it's Monday, check your attendance. Remember, you lose credit on your 9th unexcused absence. Also remember that attendance started over with the new semester, so keep it as clean as possible. It also impacts your hunter license privileges. So look for yellow or red from the week before because it can impact your credit as well as your school privileges. If you find an error, please bring that back to your teacher or parent or guardian so they can excuse it. Attendance recovery has multiple options, including after school on Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 3:30 to 4:20. That is now up in Mr. Nissen's room, 2010 up in the science wing. You can make up time on Wednesday and Friday morning also from 8 to 8:50, and you can do it on the weekends from 9 to 1 p.m. where you can make up multiple absences. How much can you make up, you ask? Well, in a 50-minute period, you can make up 1 unexcused class period or up to 5 unexcused tardies. Remember, if you are doing that during the morning or weekends, you need to be in the Smartboard Lab, not part of DASH or ALC credit recovery. Students who had 9 or more unexcused absences in any class period at the end of the semester received an incomplete in the report card and transcript. As a reminder, an incomplete is the same as a letter grade of F or a 0%, impacting your grade point average, class standing, eligibility for athletics and other school activities, hunter license privileges, and credits earned toward on-time graduation. There is still time for students to make up the unexcused class hours to restore their grade and any earned credit for each course in which the district attendance policy was exceeded. You will receive a note about attendance recovery options this week. The same note will be mailed home with report cards for each student who received incomplete due to attendance. If you do not complete attendance recovery, they will need to those courses will need to be retaken, and you need to pass the course in order to meet graduation requirements. The deadline for completing attendance recovery for semester 1 is Friday, April 28th. Just a reminder about open lunch. It is a privilege for eligible juniors and seniors. To be eligible, they must meet the monthly hunter license requirements and must have turned in an open lunch agreement signed by a parent or guardian. Eligible juniors or seniors receive a monthly sticker for their student ID. When leaving campus for open lunch, students must physically have their student ID with them and show it to staff as they exit the building. Juniors and seniors who do not have their ID, updated monthly sticker, or are not eligible for open lunch must remain on campus for their lunch period. Juniors and seniors who are leaving for open lunch are expected to return to the building by the end of their assigned lunch period and to be in their next scheduled class on time. Outside food and beverages should be finished before returning to school, and any garbage should be thrown away as you come back into the building. Remember, freshmen and sophomores, your lunch is not open, so you must remain on campus during your assigned lunch period. Just a reminder also, if you have an AEO placeholder, juniors and seniors who have parent or guardian permission can leave the building when you have an AEO placeholder on your schedule. Parent or guardian permission is required regardless of your age. To do so, you must turn in an AEO placeholder out of the building permission form, which can be picked up at the student support desk. By turning in the form, the student is agreeing to leave the building for the course placeholder every day and will not be able to choose to stay in the building on some days. Once a signed form is returned, the student will be placed in the AEO out-of-building placeholder class. Students must leave and re-enter the building during the 5-minute passing time on either side of the placeholder. Students must sign out and back into the building as they leave and re-enter. Attendance will not be taken for the out-of-the-building placeholders. Juniors and seniors who are staying in the building must report to Study Hall for the hour to complete their AEO classwork. Freshmen and sophomores do not have this option and must remain in the building and report to the Study Hall for their AEO placeholder. Attendance will be taken in study halls, and unexcused absences will impact your Hunter license privileges. And finally, all 0-hour course placeholders will be considered out of building and do not require a signed form. Students do not need to attend their 0-hour placeholder. Remember to be in the building by 8:55 and in class by 9 to be respectful to your classmates and teachers. Make sure and use a digital hall pass every time you leave the building. Stay off the elevators and reserve their use for those that truly need them. Check in and out of school every time you should arrive late or leave early using the QR code or Chromebook in the main entryway. Thanks for your help during lunch, both pushing your chairs in and or putting them back to the tables you borrowed them from, as well as putting your trays away and throwing your trash. Make sure you are getting those absences excused within 24 hours by having a parent call, send a signed note, or use the online form, and that applies even if you're 18. Bathrooms are for their intended purpose only, one person per stall and one person per gender-neutral bathroom. Just remember, if there are multiple persons in either, you can be subject to search, and the health office bathrooms are only available for those with permission. Cell phones are not to be used in any class unless you have explicit permission from your teacher. And finally, if you see something going on at Denfeld and it doesn't match up with our values or the idea that we are creating a safe, welcoming, and inclusive school, say something using the anonymous building safety reporting form. We have 2 games this week. In order to attend, you need to be eligible for current home game pass. On Tuesday, we have girls basketball versus Silver Bay at 5:30 and 7 p.m. And on Thursday, we have boys basketball versus Rockridge at 4:15, 5:30, and 7 o'clock. To be eligible for home game pass, students needed to fulfill the following Hunter license responsibilities from January 30th to February 10th. And they needed to pass all classes, have no more than 2 unexcused class periods, no more than 3 unexcused tardies, and no more than 2 minor or 1 major behavior referrals with no assigned OSS time. To purchase a ticket for the game, students need to have their student ID physically with them and have the current green home game sticker. Students can get their sticker at the student support desk beginning on Tuesday, February 14th during their lunch. Stickers are also available at the ticket table during the JV game. Hunters, our yearbook is desperate for your photos, especially of extreme sports, community involvement, and fashion. So if you participate in an extreme sport, play a sport outside of school, have a great Be Real with friends, teachers, or classmates from around Denfeld, what about a great 0.5 from somewhere at school? The picture of you and your friends at work, a photo of you dressed your best, a photo of your dance proposal sign, or volunteering in the community, or just a cool photo of you and friends around school. Please send those to the site listed through the QR code on your screen. We have a couple of assemblies this week. First, we have the Athletic Court Coronation Assembly. That's on Wednesday. We have a slightly adjusted morning assembly schedule. You can see that both period 1 and period 2 are shortened by 5 minutes to create the 40 minutes necessary for the assembly. Period 3 will be regular length. And then on Friday, we have the Black History Month assembly during WIN. Remember, the expectations for the assemblies are as follows. Make sure to use the restroom before, sit with your assigned WIN, Keep the space clean and functional by keeping your feet off the back of the seats, the railings, the woodwork, etc. Keep food and beverages out or in your backpack. And make sure and pay attention to those on stage. Keep your phones away. Stop your side conversations and applaud and participate appropriately. Well, we have hallway decorating this week. Why, you might ask? To help celebrate Black History Month. All students are welcome to come and help decorate the school in the colors of the African flag after school on Monday through Wednesday. Also, we have dress-up days. Today is Melanin Monday, dressing in various shades of brown. Tuesday is Superhero versus Supervillain. Wednesday is Celebrity. Thursday is Throwback Thursday. And Friday is the class colors of the African flag. Freshmen yellow, sophomores green, juniors red, and seniors black. Also, students, just a reminder that you need to check your email to vote for the 2023 Athletic Court Royalty. Voting closes at 3 o'clock on Tuesday, the 14th. Learn more about the candidates by watching the short video first. Take a look at our activities. They continue to grow. We've now added an environmental club on Fridays during WIN. Notice that there is no art club this week. So if you've been going to art club, there is no art club this week. GSA is hosting a Valentine's party. It's during WIN on Tuesday, February 14th in the back room of the Media Center. Join us for cookie decorating. GSA is Genders and Sexualities Alliance. Any students who are LGBTQ+, questioning, or an ally are welcome to attend. They meet every Tuesday in the Media Center. Just a reminder, the SOAR store is open on Tuesdays and Thursdays during lunch, and the school store is open on Wednesdays and Fridays. Remember, the SOAR store is cash only. It's Therapy Dogs Tuesday. Thanks to the coordination of Miss Douglas, our attendance office administrative assistant, Denfeld will host several therapy dogs on Tuesday during WIN in the Media Center. Please have your WIN teacher email Heather Jarvis on Monday if you're interested in attending, or you can stop by the student support desk before the end of the day on Monday and RSVP. Just a reminder, seniors, if you're planning to attend a two-year college or a VOTEC or trade school in Minnesota, Wisconsin, or Michigan, and you want to earn a diploma or certificate, the Jack Moon Scholarship is now open and accepting applications until March 20th, 2023. The application can be found here, as well as in the guidance office for more information. The Duluth Superior Area Community Foundation scholarships, seniors, remember that those are due by 11:59 this Wednesday. That's February 15th. There are no exceptions to this. This includes the Whiteside application as well. If you are a Whiteside candidate for the students in the top 10% of their class, you were sent an email on December 2nd, and Miss Anderson with the code you need in order to apply. If you accidentally deleted that email and cannot find it, please email Miss Anderson and she can respond to you. Please continue working on these scholarship applications and get them submitted as soon as possible so that you are able to be considered. The link for those scholarships can be found here. Sophomores, choose your option to start exploring your future by this Wednesday, February 15th. Sophomores are almost halfway through high school, and it's time to start thinking about what you would like to do after graduation. Most students do not know all the opportunities that are available, so we'd like to take sophomores to at least one event this spring to help them learn about their choices. Both events are hands-on, informative, and fun ways to learn about future opportunities. They take place during the school day, and transportation to and from school is provided. Students will not be required to attend both of these events, but all 10th graders will need to make one choice. If students have any questions, such as can I go to both, stop in the guidance office and we will help you out. The first option is the College and Career Fair. This event shows you careers that you would need some type of education or training beyond high school. This includes all branches of the military. It's on March 15th at Fond du Lac Community College. It includes opportunities to explore a variety of college, military, and career fields. 67 careers are represented, and 20 colleges will display their information. Another option is Construct Tomorrow, which is April 26th at the Deck. This trip includes opportunities to explore many careers of the trades, which include but are not limited to carpentry, plumbing, construction, heavy equipment operation, masonry, and electrician. You will be able to talk to people that are currently employed in these trade fields. You'll be able to try the skills for each career. You'll be able to make connections with labor management groups and possibly set up internships before you even leave high school. Students, if you're a sophomore, go to your school email and find the email from Miss Sari, open it and fill out the Google form. Choose one event to attend. You have until Wednesday, February 15th to decide which you want to attend, and the Google form is linked here. Just a reminder, students, you do have additional support beyond that which you can find in school. You can get support with mental health, chemical health, and conflict coaching and mediation by contacting your counselor for a referral to any of the resources you see on the screen. Some acknowledgements this week. Thank you to the cast and crew of our one-act play that performed for hundreds of their classmates during Win on Friday. Also, a big thank you to all our hunters who go out and compete week in and week out, regardless of whether they win or lose, in Nordic and alpine skiing, girls and boys basketball and hockey, dance and speech. And finally, a shout out to our bar students of the week, Julian T., Sam E., Mark S., and Charlie D.N. Also, finally, you can see our Hunters of the month of December up on the screen. Congratulations to all of you for being great representatives of Denfeld High School. Denfeld Hunters, thank you for being a Denfeld Hunter. You make our school community amazing just by being here and bringing your authentic self. Please know you are seen, valued, and cared for more than you know. You matter. That's from the Denfeld staff, and you will be getting an acknowledgement of this delivered to your third hour classes on Tuesday. Taking a look at the bulletin, you can see again that we have a variety of sports and other activities spread over the week. So please find something to participate in and go and cheer on your Hunters. Our Hall of Fame highlight for the week is Lenore Snodgrass, who began her teaching career in Loveland, Colorado, but then spent 35 years in Duluth. She taught English at Denfeld from 1918 to 1953 and was active in the American Association of University Women, the Women's Institute, and Delta Kappa Gamma Education Sorority. When she died unexpectedly of a cerebral hemorrhage, her colleagues and students were inspired to start a scholarship in her memory. Miss Snodgrass was the inspiration behind the Greater Denfeld Foundation, one of the largest high school scholarship funds in the nation, which has given financial aid to Denfeld students to go to college since 1972. The Greater Denfeld Foundation now includes both the Saltwick and Haughey scholarships and many more. Work hard in school, Hunters, to earn one of these scholarships to help pay for your education after high school. The question for you, Hunters, is how high will you soar? For our check-in circles this week, remember to speak when you have the talking piece, listen when you don't, speak from your own point of view, listen to understand others, speak with respect, say just enough, remain present in circle, and honor privacy. For pass number 1, as we start the 4th week of the semester, how do you feel you are doing so far? And for pass number 2, what is the one thing you can do this week to take good care of yourself? Hunters, that's all we have from this side of the screen. We'll talk to you the same time, same place, the Monday after February break. Have a great week and a better break.